Wealth you accumulated since departing Candlekeep has been stored in the palace basement by the treasurer. Receipts. Right, that's what we need to do. And what else? Right, there's too much stuff here for us to carry. So we basically need to get a larger group together, then come back here and hopefully sell them, or at least pick this shit up. I'll try to pick some of the more valuable stuff. I need to sell it anyway. Containers, that sort of stuff. Keys. Right. Not sure if I should take the full plate armor. Rather, I'm not sure if I should try to sell them. I think we want the group, at least a few guys, so we can start to figure out what's worth keeping and what's worth selling. If they have decent equipment of their own, there's no point in me saving extra armor pieces, but on the other hand, if they don't, I definitely need to hold on to some of that. Okay, let's go.
Something's happening. There are people here. Help me.
Ooh, a dart thrower.
Keep back. I'm warning you. Come any closer and I'll...
Cut her down. The hero is here. Take them.
These are pretty worthless opponents. I'm having terrible attack rolls and I'm still mostly hitting. Inside this folded piece of parchment is a passingly accurate rendering of the face of Timir, hero of Baldur's Gate.
You alright?
I'll live, but my friend Imoen requires aid. Healer should be here soon.
Forgive me. I'm Shale Corwin, Captain, Flaming Fist. Enemy forces penetrated the palace. I tried to reach you before they did, but... well...
You did what you could, and I thank you for it. Is everyone else safe?
I wish I knew. Duke Eltan has people trying to assemble the Council of Four in the main hall. You may want to join them once your friend's been taken care of.
Imoen, are you here, girl?
She is here, Grand Duke Janath, but she needs help.
Let me see her. Fenster and the other healers are dealing with the wounded downstairs. I've some knowledge of the healing arts and a few potions. Perhaps I can be of assistance.
Whatever you can do to help, Imoen, please, just let me know how I can help.
The assassin's blades are coated with a mystic poison. but I believe I can save
Oh
her.
yeah, the mystic poison option. The one where, basically in a world where there's easy ways to heal poisons through magics, you have to have a way to poison people without everyone healing them up immediately. So the mystic poison pops up. Okay, what exactly can I do?
The best thing you can do right now is accompany Captain Corwin downstairs and ensure the palace is secure.
Of course, milady. I'll give you a moment to recover yourself and await you on the second floor.
Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything I can do here. More shitty assassins.
Feel my
To
power.
arms. There are more assassins about.
Think carefully. Fall! Fall!
If these guys are closer to 20 points of life, probably not even that much. Weak, weak, weak. They're here just to die. They're not here to pose a threat.
Is that all of them?
I believe so.
The council will want to know you're all right. We should get downstairs. Let's go.
Let us begin. You know your host, Duke Belt, and Grand Dukes Elten and Entar Silvershield, I believe.
I know them. Who is the young lady?
Surely you recall my daughter Ski? Pay her no mind.
What do you know of the so-called Shining Lady, Kalar Argent?
Why do you ask?
I examined the body of one of the assassins. A sun cresting the horizon was branded upon his forearm.
The symbol of Kalar Argent and her cursed crusade.
The Crusade is in Baldur's Gate. I thought they were only active north of the Winding Water.
They were. Something has changed. The Crusade has disrupted trade all along the Sword Coast. Hundreds, thousands have been driven from their homes, their fields and storehouses ransacked. Some weeks ago, we dispatched 100 Flaming Fists to join with soldiers of Waterdeep and Daggerford and march on Kalar's stronghold, DragonSpear Castle.
It won't be enough. The Crusade's ranks have swelled. After the Iron Crisis, the Fists are already stretched perilously thin. Even so, we're sending every sword we can muster north.
We'd like we would have you join them. With heroes, Baldur's Gate is once again called upon to defend the city. Ready to answer the call. I'm pretty sure every option will lead to us accepting the thing anyway, so I don't see the point of trying to fight this.
Excellent. I knew our faith in you was not misplaced.
There is one other thing you should know. I took this parchment from one of the assassin's bodies. It's a passable likeness of you. I'm sure you'll agree.
I found one just like it, so I was the assassin's target.
You need not go alone. The Fist shall back you, and more as well, if you wish. I know the whereabouts of your old allies. Some of them, anyway. The captain here can escort you to them.
So we're headed to the nearest tavern, I presume.
A couple of them, if you'd like. I'll be at the main doors when you're ready to go.
You're doing Baldur's Gate a great service. We'll not forget it.
Yes, political promises.
With caution.
You remember me. Surely you do.
Yeah, I think I do. Fake kidnapping. Well, I don't... Maybe I didn't have Ski as a party member, she's sort of a piece of crap. But work with someone else to try to basically fake her own kidnapping. Of course, Ski, but why are you here? As I recall, you were kidnapped when we last spoke.
I was just a child then. Now, I'm a woman. I've even joined... Well, never mind. I'll tell you that later. When I'm sure we're alone.
Maybe joined the Thieves Guild?
I heard you talking to Daddy and the other dukes about Kalar. Are you going to DragonSpear?
Why not? Sword Coast is lovely this time of year.
Daddy hasn't told you everything. Did he mention he thinks Kalar might be one of Baal's children? Yeah, I thought not. We can't talk here. I'll tell you more later.
I don't particularly care what sort of a group we end up with. I want the 4 archetypes covered somewhat, but that's about it. So, fighter, mage, thief, and a war cleric. Gospel.
You are welcome here.
A terrible business, what is? Who to press to talk? Reports are coming in by the hour now. The world's a disaster. Bombs put to the torch, refugees filling Baldur's Gate with gods know how many more on the way. Hey, tell me about these reports. They come from the north. Kalar's crusade has already taken DragonSpear Castle. Bridgeport will fall soon, if it hasn't already. Bridgeport? Aye. It's the settlement next to Borisker Bridge. During the time of trouble, Cyric and Baal battled each other there. Water west of Bridgeport has been fouled, poisonous to drink ever since. What about DragonSpear Castle? Adventurer Deiros Dragonspear built a castle on the edge of the high moor, midway betwixt Baldur's Gate and Waterdeep. He died ages ago. It's been a ruin for years, with only monsters and bandits going near it, until the Crusade took it as their base. Talking. That's all we can do, isn't it? Can't stop the Crusade's march, can't keep them from taking Borisker Bridge. Helpless, that's what we are. The Dukes call upon the best and strongest the land has to offer. We will thwart the Crusade. Perhaps you're right. Maybe we can change things. Anything else I can tell you? Or who's responsible for the chaos? I'm more or less interested in more information about the leader. Taylor Argent and her mad crusade, of course. What do they call her? Alright, the Shining Lady. What do you think Kalar hopes to achieve with the crusade? No one seems to know the ultimate goal, but whatever it is must require a lot of people. Kalar's got an army marching across the Sword Coast and it's growing. She claims her followers enjoy divine protection from all who challenge them. Lunacy, I call it. Yeah, tell me more about Kalar herself. She's an Argent, a family known for its service to Lathander, the Morning Lord. Most of her ancestors were paladins in the Order of the Aster. Some say there's divine blood in her veins. She's convinced her followers that they can face any challenge and emerge triumphant. Okay. Complaining more about talk. Put the dogs down. Right. Changing the minds of those with a cause isn't easy, but I intend to save as many souls as I can. Someone must turn them, for their own good. They march to their own doom. Okay. Oh. Why are there so many refugees? The Crusaders are doing a lot of damage to settlements up north. Okay, what sort of damage? As they march south, the Crusaders demand food, weapons, and other supplies from settlements they encounter. What isn't volunteered, the Crusade takes by force. What settlements are they targeting? Farms, villages, even small towns. Those who resist are driven out, but the Crusade recruits as many as they displace. More even. Veterans who'd cleared out DragonSpear Castle 10 years past, when devils poured out of it across the land, are eager to find a new cause. Okay, suddenly devils poured out of it and no one decided to mention that. So we're gonna be facing devils, very likely. Extraplanar creatures, anyway. And if the leader has divine blood, sort of a mix of a human and a celestial of some sort. It's again similar to devils or demons. So we want to focus on abilities and equipment that works on such creatures. Magical equipment is a must-have, but we might be able to do better than that. And those whose fortunes were lost to the Iron Crisis are desperate for any hope. The Crusade grows every day. You said it's doing significant damage. As the yeah. Any new questions? Have brothers in the north who are missing thanks to the Crusade. Can't stop thinking about it, wondering what's happening or happened to them. I'll do what I can to end the Crusade. You and your brothers will be reunited if they yet live. That actually makes me feel better. Perhaps I will see my brothers again. We got an item out of it. Riven's Quarterstaff. Lore plus 10. Friends, this is actually good for identifying items and maybe getting better prices at shops. So it's sort of actually very useful at this point.
Greetings. How are you holding up?
I'll survive.
A refreshing perspective. My friends on the council are inclined to view the tankard as half empty.
You are all seasoned adventurers. Must be difficult knowing of Kalar's threat yet unable to deal with it personally.
You'd think that, wouldn't you? But no. No, that isn't the problem. Or my problem, at least. After Saravok's defeat, I had hoped for peace, but it was not to be. I grow too old for this sort of thing. Once it would have excited me, now I am simply weary. A Kalashite monk once told me, every night is dawn's herald. The trick is to hold on to the memory of light until the darkness breaks.
They call Kalar the Shining Lady. She fancies herself the light that will break the darkness.
However Kalar and her followers try to justify their actions, they are disrupting commerce throughout the Sword Coast, and our people suffer for it.
Few could withstand the forces aligned against her.
Let us hope Kalar Argent isn't one of them. As pleasant as it is to speak with you, I am required elsewhere right now. Oh, if you do venture into the city, be sure to take Captain Corwin with you. A talented officer, that one. She'll take care of you.
Yeah, is she really taking care of me, or is she keeping an eye on me? I mean, it's not like I need the escort. Doesn't really matter.
Hello, I am glad to see you well.
And you. Tell me, how fares Iman?
The intruder's weapons were poisoned, but Timora smiled upon us. The poison was weak and fatal only to the weakest of victims. Imoen's heart beats much stronger than that.
Our choice for a poison, then.
It's worrisome that the palace was so easily penetrated, and to learn that Kalar's reach extends this far beyond the winding water.
What do we know of her plans?
Precious little. She claims herself an instrument of the gods, which gods are a matter of some debate, on a divine mission. As to what that mission is, it is as countless as the mouths that praise her and those that curse her. I am glad we had a chance to speak before you depart. But now, I must go. There are many demands on my time. If I do not attend to them, their number will only grow. Farewell.
Think carefully.
You are welcome here.
Oh, hello. What brings you down to the palace treasury this night? Well, I embark upon a journey soon, so I'd like to withdraw my savings. You want your money, do you? You'd be so kind. Yes, well, you see, here's the thing. In regards to your gold, there's a little problem. I don't exactly have it at the moment. I see. And at which moment do you expect you will have it? I can get the gold for you soon, very soon, I swear. Please don't tell Duke Belta about this. I'll lose my post. The treasury guy responsible for the treasury is stealing money from the treasury, and I should not tell his superiors, because they might think he's untrustworthy. Oh, I won't tell Belt. You'll tell him yourself immediately. He needs to know what's happening down here. Oh no, please, please don't make me do that. I do care more about the actual gold, though. I know this place isn't trustworthy now. How long will it take for you to recover what you've lost? Please, just give me a little time. I'll get it for you, I swear. I'll go right now and fetch it for you, shall I? Yes, I'll go now. I'll meet you outside the palace with your money before you leave. Yeah, I think he's gonna be gone. Not exactly sure what I could do about it, though. I mean, if he doesn't have my money, then he doesn't have my money. That's the end of it. How much money do I actually have? $0. Corlas is casting spells. Actually, I have to fight there. Yes, I do.
You are the one who delivered me to this hell.
Hell? The last residence was a crypt. The Ducal Palace looks like a step up to me.
I was surprised when I was taken to the palace and not to the jail. Now I know it was so the dukes could torment me in private. Did you think I'd be treated fairly? Justly? I expected no mercy, but even I didn't expect this horror.
What is this? Claim you've been mistreated, tortured?
You're nothing more than I expected. Pathetic. Now let us finish this.
Okay. Odd, to say the least.
Bleed!
Doesn't really matter. Yeah, she's not doing anything, she's just sort of standing there taking the hit. Must defeat Korlax once. So, she's literally doing nothing.
We're more than
Something's wrong
mercenaries.
here. I see now why they call you hero. We are in your debt, sir. Did she have help? Was she working alone? It was just her, far as I could tell. The doppelganger's the only other prisoner down here right now. Its cell is still locked and it had no way to communicate with Korlax. We thought she was secured, her manacles were warded, her cell reinforced, but somehow she found the magic power needed to escape. Operation is a powerful motivator. Yeah, this stinks. What about that? Well, I guess we'd best tell Captain Emesi what happened here. He won't be pleased. Who's Captain Emesi? How many captains does this bodyguard have? Let's try to keep track of them. Cell key. Spatters of blood on the walls and floor of this cell tell a tale of cruelty and abuse only recently ended. So she wasn't actually lying. She's been beaten and tortured here. Something's wrong. Is there someone out there? Okay, who is in there? I'm an officer of the Flaming Fist. You've got to get me out of here. Okay, I was told the only occupied cell down here held a doppelganger. I see. Very well then. Let us speak honestly. I have much to offer you if you give me my freedom. I have to be a bit more specific than that. Open the door, then we can talk. Why on earth would I let him out? We can probably come back here later anyway. Who is the captain we can report this to?
Think carefully.
Order is what matters.
Captain Emissy. There's no Emissy. Captain Corwin is there. Mentor Silvership.
Yes, what does the hero of Baldur's Gate need of me?
I understand you suspect Kalar Argent is a child of Brawl.
After Saravok, with the fools not to consider the possibility, but there is rumor and conjecture. If you two share blood, that's all the more reason for you to represent us, no?
Fair enough. What can you tell me about the situation in the north?
I have scattered reports, rumors, conjecture. It is said the crusade holds sway from the High Moor to the Winding Water. The High Moor and Misty Forest are Kalar's, as are the Serpent Hills and most of Trollbark Forest. She has much of the Troll Hills too, but even she avoids Warlock's crypt, so far at least. After her attack on you, I think her bold but reckless, willing to attempt anything to further her agenda, whatever it is. But for now, you must excuse me. The council must see to the city as you see to Kalar. Timora favor your travels.
I'll go and take a look at the doppelganger's offer.
With
I might be
caution.
able to, well, it might be able to tell something about what the hell's been going on in the next cell. Ah, it is so much more pleasant to wear one's own face. But now to business. Beneath the Iron Throne building, I have secreted a cache of weapons and valuables, a variable fortune, there for the taking. Let me live, and all of it is yours. How veritable a fortune are we talking about here? More than 1,000 gold, a couple of swords of exceedingly high quality, potions of various sorts, all very useful. Basically nothing important. Very useful indeed. Alright, tell me the treasure's location. As I determine it truly exists, I shall free you. You would have me trust you to let me go after I reveal the treasure's location? No. Free me, then meet me in the Iron Throne's basement 3 hours hence. Then I will give you what I have. This seems like... why would I... there's too much mistrust here. And he's not offering anything really important anyway. Well... you get the impression I was going to let you go? No, that's not going to happen. You have my sincere apologies for the misunderstanding. There will come a day you will regret this decision. You have no idea what you're throwing away. But I'm pretty sure I have a good idea. That's sort of the problem. You're offering me pitiful things. Well, I'll leave the key here. Does it go open this door too? Okay. Companions, get the loot, sell the loot. Probably end it there. Talking to people takes so much time. We basically learned almost nothing by talking to them though. Okay, Garrick, Savannah, Koran are at the Elfsong Tavern, which Dina here and her bodyguard Minsk are staying at the 3 Old Kegs. Monk named Rasad is currently working at the Iron Throne building. The council made it a refugee for those fleeing Kalar. And we've got someone named Tiax locked up at Flaming Fist headquarters. Tiax would be amusing. Where are Khalid and Jahira? Reports we've received put them up north, enjoying some time to themselves after the Iron Crisis. What about Nira, the Wild Mage? She's hard to miss, just look for the nearest burning anything. We did receive some reports of unseasonal fires near Borisker Bridge, and recall hearing of anything similar recently. Okay, what about supplies? We want to visit Sorceress Sundries then, I can get you there. Stay close, the streets are shoulder to shoulder with people. It's a cut-press stream out there, and an assassin's. Head out the door and I'll follow you. Okay, I guess we're gonna visit all of them. Doesn't sound like there's that many people willing to join anyway, so probably take most of them.
Yes.
The Flaming Fist is trying to keep the peace, but it's an uphill battle.
Horse. Ophilis. There you are. I'm glad to see you. You're bleeding. What happened to you? I had it. I had your money. Okay. Who did this? They were refugees fleeing the crusade. I heard one. She said they'd return to the 3 Old Kegs. Now that, oh gosh, that hurts. That really, really hurts. Not that they had gold to spend. The 3 Old Kegs, eh? I'll start there then. Get in the palace and find a cleric. The streets aren't safe, especially for someone in your current state. You're a kind man, thank you. I will repay you, I swear it. Just need a little more time. And some healing. Excuse me. The mapped areas are definitely not normal mapped areas. Right, so we are very limited in where we can go. Which is more or less what I expected. That they don't want you to adventure in Baldur's Gate anymore. This is to handle a few tasks before you set out somewhere else.
I'm sorry. I've no goods left to sell.
Sold out entirely? Business must be good.
It's just been so busy with the refugees and all. Everyone seems to need twice as much as usual, and the crowds... Wait a moment. I know you. You're the hero of Baldur's Gate.
I'm called that, though the title is far too grandiose for what I've done.
You're the answer to a prayer. I've a bag of money, my day's earnings, to take to my moneylender. She's over by Sorceress Sundries. I was mugged twice trying to get to her yesterday. Could you take it over for me? I'd be so grateful.
Sure. We'll have to go there anyway. Now isn't that something? Fancy the hero of Baldur's Gate carrying your earnings for you.
Thank you. Here's the money bag. Please go straight to Sorceress Sundries. My moneylender works just across the street. Let me know when you're done.
We're definitely... just 50 gold. Give some crap about that. Anything else? It's hard to move around here. Constantly being blocked either by Corbin or the random people.
I thought life couldn't get any worse when I lost my home. Let me tell you, that's the sort of thought you should never think. The gods take thoughts like that as a challenge.
Need a place to sleep? Step right up. Plenty of room inside. My doors are open to all. You've opened your home to the refugees. An admirable act. We have a moral obligation to be generous and open-handed with these poor folk who have lost everything to the Shining Lady's rampage.
Generous? Open-handed? Ha! If we didn't lose everything before, we surely did after we enjoyed your hospitality.
Silence, you ungrateful. I mean, not all the refugees are as grateful as they should be. No matter, I continue on my mission of mercy. Am I to understand that you profit from the refugees to stay with you? I mean, I don't particularly see anything wrong with that. You have to keep the wheels moving, and it's not like it'll basically run itself. You have to spend time and work to keep it rolling. So some kind of a profit is definitely deserved. I suppose this question is: are you taking advantage of them? In the sense that you're overcharging things. What's the motivation behind it? I'm hoping this leads to more precise questions about what he's doing instead of just me shitting on him. Profit nothing. He takes every scrap we have left. Clothes, jewelry, trinkets we carried hundreds of miles. Doesn't matter, he takes it all. And those who have nothing get no shelter from him. Well, how am I to offer lodging without some sort of income, Feeding you last isn't cheap, and the laundry bills outrageous. I've nothing to be ashamed of here. Makes sense to me. Got to pay the bills somehow. Exactly. If anything, I should be commended for my actions. Couldn't have shut up my house and let no one in. Instead, I gave these beggars a place to live. Am I expected to open my home for free? Well, turning away those in need is a vile act. If you must charge those you shelter, be honest about the cost of opening your home, as no more than you truly need. That seems like a reasonable compromise. When you put it that way. Perhaps I could charge less. A little less. I still have to feed this lot.
You call that slop food? 3 people up and left last night, figuring they'd have better luck getting a meal at the Iron Throne. And that was after they'd paid you your blood gold.
If you really want this lot fed, go to the Elfstone Tavern and get me some provisions from Lady Ella. But don't expect me to pay for it. Not 1 copper. Get along then. So, minor shitty tasks we can do here. I still need to party together. I still need to come back to here to get my loot, so before I can go there to sell it. So, I'm not really looking out. I don't want these little minor tasks. I still need to do them though.
The 3 Old Kegs isn't far from here. There's a pair of Rishemi travelers staying there. Duke Eltan thought you might speak with them.
I need to do them because I want to know more about the game, what we can get from what, so I can't just dismiss every little shit job. Until I actually know later on that it is a shit job that gives you nothing of importance. Currently it's just a quest, just like any other.
Yes.
Questionable looking group here. Let's see if I can get some party members before they're armed, so I don't actually want to talk to them. I might be able to kill them.
I'll await you here until you're ready to go.
But I'll feel much more comfortable if there were other people here.
Think carefully.
Where are they?
Yes. With caution.
There's no doubting it. Now is the time to remove the Council of Four and take the city for ourselves. Hush! Someone's here. Are you there? This is a private room. What are you? You're Timur, aren't you? The hero of Baldur's Gate? What are you doing here? Seems like we have a option to try to pretend to want to depose the Council of Four or depose them, I guess. I don't see how that would work. I would assume it's a pretense. I sort of want to see where that goes. I couldn't help but overhear you. Oh, what precisely did you hear? I heard 3 nobles plotting against the rulers of Baldur's Gate, a plot I would very much like to be a part of. You say you would join us in our efforts to, shall we say, improve the city? Hero of Baldur's Gate could be a valuable ally. Indeed he would, if we could trust him. Grand Duke Belt and the Council have treated you very well these past weeks. Why turn against them now? My own man, some tool to be wielded for the benefit of others. That's what I wanted to hear. A little too close to what I wanted to hear for me to believe. Good night to you. Come, Maxwell, Thurston, let us leave this place. What about Eldrick? Forget Eldrick, you idiot. We've got to get out of here. Right. I don't mind this going this way because I need to. I only have one way. If these are multiple ways to be solved, I can only take one no matter what. So one is as good as another. Pretending to go with them basically doesn't work. Or at least not with my charisma.
What is it, Boo? I've never seen you so... Ah, can it be? Is this the hero of Baldur's Gate I see?
Yeah, Minsk, I have need of you.
And Boo?
Of course.
What? What is that, Boo? I see. Boo and I would journey to at least 7 of the hells and back for you. Probably all 9, but Boo says, Minsk, be realistic. This, you know. But we cannot leave our friend Dinah here undefended.
She's here then. Excellent, I want to speak with her too.
Then do as the cats do to Boo when they think he is not looking, and follow. Dinah here. Someone would like to speak with you.
How many times must I tell you, Minsk, I'll not debate Boo on the merits of... Is everything all right? Why art thou here?
I need your help.
What dost thou want of me?
Your company. Soon I will journey north. I would have you join me.
Thou wouldst face the Shining Lady then?
She tried to kill me. She very nearly killed someone I care deeply for. Can't let that stand.
I know of this woman. There are those who believe her to be a daughter of the divine, perhaps even a child of Baal. She merits further investigation, and is the reason I still linger in the region.
We don't really know if she sent the assassins after us, though. We have assassins that came that were pathetic, used a weak poison, and had some kind of a mark on their body. That's it. Could be a way to either get me involved in the situation more than anything.
Thine offer is accepted. Minsk and I will travel north with thee.
And with Boo.
Of course. We would be lost without thy hamster.
Prepare yourself, Boo. We are about to embark on another epic adventure.
Okay. Okay, equipment, nothing amazing. Full plate, yes. What exactly are your weapon skills, though? Mace, that's good. It means I can use one shield and a one-handed weapon, so we can make a proper tank at Minsk. His armor class is too low at the moment, but with a decent shield and a mace, he'll be fine. I'd still like more people before I go and get my equipment. Delania.
Simply no standards these days.
What are you doing in here? There's a private room. I'll leave. Journal entry. Toast, my friends, to Phyllis, without whose generosity we'd not be here. Oh, really?
Yes.
Tis always good to give a little tip.
Yeah, stealing apparently isn't a thing here anymore. Oh, there is stranger. Come and have a drink with us. You seem in high spirits this night. Why wouldn't we be? We've a roof over our heads, food and drink, more than we've had since the Shining Lady's bloody crusade drove us from the troll claws. You arrived in town recently then? Nah, we've been here 10 days or more. It's Duke Bell's charity that feeds us, or the charity of his palace's treasurer anyway. What was his name again? Ophidius? No, Aphilis, that was it. He was the one that contributed to our merrymaking. Right. Funny you mentioned Aphilis. I encountered him earlier. Not have the air of one who happily parted with the gold you spent here with such abandon. Who are you? What do you want with us? Antimir, hero of Baldur's Gate. The gold you stole from Ophilis belonged to me. I would like it back, and I would like justice for the innocent man you beat so viciously. We don't have the gold. This banquet you enjoy is certainly impressive, but you could not have spent all my gold on it. The journey to Baldur's Gate was long and hard, and our time here has been no easier. We're skin and bones. This is the first decent meal we've had in 2 months or more. Archer's story is hardly unique, I know. Thousands who've led the crusade huddle in the streets of this city, cold, hungry, and alone. We took the treasurer's gold not just to help ourselves, but others who share in our plight. So, for the whole intents and purposes, the goal is basically gone. Okay, I think it's the game's way just to reset things. That's it. So you can't have your $1 billion go and move on to and buy everything here immediately. That will basically ruin the power balance of the adventure. So you gave the rest of the gold to those who needed it. To those who desperately needed it. That gold saved many lives, or at least prolonged them a time. We must be punished for that, so be it. I'll die gladly, knowing I did so in service to a higher cause. And if we're not killed, a cell in the Flaming Fist will at least offer a roof over our head and a meal a day. That's more than many have right now. Your heart might have been in the right place, but what about the Phyllis? You beat the man within an inch of his life, and allowed thievery and assault to go unchallenged in the city. Go downstairs and turn yourself into Captain Corwin of the Flaming Fist. Do I give a shit? I think it's more or less fair. I could just let the matter drop entirely. But that's also an intolerable situation. I mean, if you're just going to overlook the fact that people can gang up on others on the streets, beat them to borderline dying, and steal everything they have, this shit is not gonna get any better out of that, because you basically know that you have to take care of your own security, because official government isn't gonna do a shit about you. That just leads to more violence instead. So yeah, turn yourself in. You're right, we needed what we took, but it doesn't excuse what we did. We'll turn ourselves in. Farewell, hero. And they didn't seem to give a shit. You are right, we must turn ourselves in. That's sort of unsatisfying. Didn't expect them to put up a fight, but at least argue a bit.
With caution.
'Tis always good to give a little tip.
I don't want to go over pointless shopkeeper dialogue. Unless there's something actually interesting here. Am I trying to hit on the reader here? Right. She didn't take... She's married, has a husband. There's a weird line of dialogue.
Tis always good to give a little tip.
There's these weird lines of dialogue with all the ladies at the bars. I don't really get the point. Can't. Ooh. I could talk to the bartender or one of the captains if I want to put a stop to this fight. Okay. That ship of theirs shouldn't be just holding garbage, it should be towed away as garbage. Okay, there. Otin and Lucilar. Fine. Bartender then?
You are welcome here.
Stop, everyone calm down. You there. You're the hero of Baldur's Gate. Okay. What of it? I'm sure of it. It's you. Can you help settle this? I don't want to have to call Ithil and the other enforcers. This isn't your business, stranger. Keep out of it. Yeah, I'm making it my business. Stand down. I know you, hero. You were mixed up with Sarabak. Everyone's talking about it. Why should we listen to you, hey? You might have the darkest soul in here. Don't want to get into the fighting or arguing with these guys. Don't want to escalate things either. I ended Sarabak's threat. My soul's no darker than anyone's here. Prove it. Lend us a hand against the Amnian Delight's crew. Yeah, violence rarely solves anything. There's no talking to a lackwit like Autumn. Violence is all he understands. And you? You seem reasonable. Reasonable aye, but I'm also a crew member of the Amnian Delight. I'm gonna beat this cartfish cuddler into the ground. How about you give me a hand? Is there no way to resolve this peacefully? Enough with the words. It's punching time. Let's try to deal with this like civilized folk. Yeah, in my experience, I'm not exactly a street brawler by any means, but you can't. After things sort of go after a specific point, going with the everyone just calm down is more or less just either worthless or just pouring gasoline on the fire. When people are angry, really angry, telling them to calm the fuck down is counterproductive. So I'll go with option B. I'll give you a choice. Sit down or bleed out. I can take everyone in this bar if I have to. Alright, you've made your point. Come on, mates. Let's look elsewhere for fun. We're only looking for a quiet drink. Let's go. Yeah, I dealt with those rowdies. How you got those sailors to stand down, I couldn't tell you. Take this bit of gold as thanks. Well, I didn't have to call lethal down here. Much appreciated. Yeah, I'm not gonna give him back this gold. I actually do need gold now. 200 isn't much, but at least I can do some basic purchases with these. You need about some hundreds of coins to be able to do things like resting comfortably, identifying items and so forth. You're piss poor, as in you really have no gold. Everything gets complicated. Simple things become hard.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Rebel, Gold, Dirla, Louis, Assery.
With caution.
This seems to be a worker for the tavern here. You're trying to get business for it. I wonder if I could ask you a favor. Okay. What tasks do I have to do? Been shouting out here for hours. My voice is starting to go. If you're going inside, would you ask Kathira to send a drink out for me? Sure. Thank you. She's inside somewhere, usually the main floor, I think. I must return to work now. Kathira.
Think carefully.
Has to be this one. Rubble, the crier working outside, is losing his voice. He could use a drink. Mercy, we barely have drink enough to satisfy paying customers. I'll send one out when I can, but it may be a while. I'm a hardy individual with an ox's stamina, but even I would find Rubble's task trying. Are you sure you can't find a way to send the drink out more quickly? Alright, you've convinced me. I'll have the kitchen mix some hot lemon water with a bit of rum and honey and send it out right away. Thank you, I'm sure Rubble will appreciate it. Well, back to work. Enjoy your stay at the 3 Old Friends.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
With caution.
Kathira will send out one right away. Thanks for the help, I appreciate it. Here, take a few coins for your troubles. 30 gold and 300 experience. These, experience-wise, these are a total waste of time, and the gold isn't all that good either. But I guess it's not totally unwelcome even then. I do need to go. What about you 4 losers?
You're rather outlandish folk.
You'll
to be
keep
wandering
moving if you
round
know
here.
what's good for ya. Well, what do we got here? Just a concerned citizen. Is that right? Well, maybe you should just shove off before you get hurt. Okay, and leave you to your larceny. I overheard you. I know you're searching for a target to rob. And? You offering yourself as a pig. Now that I think of it, you got the look of someone with a bit of coin in your pocket. That's right. You tell him, Louis. How about you hand over every copper you have and maybe we'll let you go. I'm not sure if I want to fight. I'm sure I can take them down, but what would be the point? Probably not gonna get anything useful out of them. Are you so blind you can't see a skilled warrior when he stands before you? Think twice before challenging me. You wouldn't be the first band of thugs I've taken down. Hey now, we were just joking around, right guys? Get a hold of yourself, Azari, you coward. I just remembered I left my front door unlocked. Why? Even one person down, we can take him. Get him. Okay.
Feel my power. Damn.
I'm not really getting experience out of this because the captain, guard captain, keeps everything. Flaming Fist captain. This is, I suppose, good as time as I need to mention that I modded the game to make sure that learning scrolls is 100% effective every time. I don't want to deal with the bullshit of having to load constantly when the spell learning fails.
Think carefully.
Anything else? Lootable item at least. Nothing. Aileen. Hello, Aileen.
Keep a good distance now.
Agat's wife. What am I going to do? Excuse me, my lady, are you alright? I mean, obviously not, but is there anything I can do to help you? Or that gentleman? Is he dead? He's my cousin, a refugee. He came to the city to stay with me, but caught a fever on the road. He was so sick when he arrived. He lived only a few hours before he died, before he passed. Well, that's a contagious disease, potentially, and with this many refugees in a tight city, that's a big fucking problem. Oh, that's a sad tale to be sure. Could you tell me why he's lying in that cart? I brought him to the temple, but the burial cost 100 gold. I'm 15 gold short. I don't want my cousin buried in a nameless pauper's grave. Is there anything you can do to help me? There's something wrong with this. I feel like if we keep asking questions, we'll get to the bottom of this. It seems strange that a temple would charge so much. Which temple did you visit? I'd like to have a word with its administrators. Alright, this clearly isn't going to work. Might as well tell you the truth. The man in the cart is my late husband. He was a drunken brute. Life with him was a nightmare. We fought. I tried to run. He came after me and slipped, hitting his head on the hearth. You see the results before you. I'd heard 100 gold could get a body taken care of at the 3 old kegs. With the fist distracted by the refugees, I thought I might get away with it. Your load has been difficult, but you do yourself no favors in trying to hide your crime, if a crime it truly was. Please don't report me. If one of the Flaming Fist officers heard my story, they'd arrest me for sure. Just leave me in peace, please. Well, we have one officer in the group already, so clearly they'll get the information anyway. I'm not gonna pay her to dispose of the goddamn corpse. I don't know what really happened here. I believe that she's trying to dispose of the corpse. I mean, what? That's something no sane person would admit. I'm not gonna. We can blackmail her. What could she give us? 85 gold. Yeah, no. Okay, I don't think I want to get too involved with this. I don't want to pay the 15 gold either, though. No one should be treated as you were. I'll say nothing. I'll not say anything to the fist. Thank you, my lord. You showed me kindness today. I won't forget it. Getting involved and aiding her directly is one thing. I sort of wished I could have taken a closer look at the body, but I'm assuming what she told us is the truth because I had no option to go with anything else. Locked.
Aye?
How locked are they?
Sword first.
Oof.
Think carefully.
Okay, that's what, one area done, and we've probably spent over an hour on this already. We have one task there. Deliver the money from the trader. Iron Throne had the monk, Flaming Fist had Tiax, Elsong Tavern had Safana and Koran, I think. Safana would be a thief. I'll go with Tiax though.
We're almost to Flaming Fist headquarters. There's a cleric being held there Duke Eltan thinks you might want to speak to. Though why anyone would want to talk to a madman like Tiax is beyond me.
Okay, if that's a cleric, that would fit the team quite nicely, actually.
Yes.
I'll try to minimize that. I'm talking to the guys who do have little shitty tasks for us. Yeah, clearly like these. 3 Flaming Fist Enforcers and 2... not sure what.
Such riffraff everywhere.
Yeah, what's going on? We were just out having a little fun, not really doing anything, just taking in the sights, you know. And we weren't doing anything wrong other than being out after curfew, you know. But then these thugs came along and you've got to help us. Please, 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 you're the hero of Baldur's Gate. Please, you've got to help us. Mercenaries, right. A Flaming Fist protects this city and your father's boy. Show some respect. And you, mercenaries, do yourself a disservice. Harassing children thus. Be on your way. Me mom, me commanding officer and Lathander. Those are who I answer to in order. You're not any of them, which is unfortunate for you. Cause if you were, you wouldn't be about to get the thrashing of your bloody life. Get him, boys. So, mercenaries, Flaming Fist officers just attack us for no particular reason. Well, I'm simply gonna defend myself. Or... are they using weapons though? No, they're not. I'm thinking we might be able to not use weapons here.
With caution.
Such riffraff everywhere.
Yes?
Ah, fuck it. Just...
another try I shall give.
I mean, the Captain Corwin is using a bow to kill them. They have no chance because they don't have weapons.
With caution.
Thank you, my lord. We are in your debt. Was nothing. In future, take care where you wander and what you wear when doing so. Our times can drive in the noblest souls to evil. Here, please take this gem as a token of our appreciation for your help. Chryso Beryl Gem. This is a piece of shit gem. I think if I would have just let them beat the shit out of those guys, that would have probably been the best option in the sense that everyone would have survived at least. Dust. They're throwing Dostin out of the Flaming Fist headquarters.
I will do what I can to help you.
Hey, what happened to this guy? By poor man, you mean once Lord Dawson, Blade of the Order of the Aster? Ask him yourself if you really want to know. He delights in the telling of the tale. Okay. Tell me your story.
Attend my words, heed me, and that you may stay strong where I was weak, and stay true where I faltered. Stay. And I meant you strong. Anyway, as a paladin of the Order of the Aster, I served a great man. Aun Argent was his name. A more worthy servant Lathander has never had.
Kalen Argent has the same name. Tell me more. Okay. If you served under him, how have you come to this?
Aun Argent was a great man, but great men fall, and none fall farther than those who fall from high. As my master fell, so did I. How come it to this, you ask? It was all his damned niece's fault. Kayla Argent. Tales I could tell you of Kayla, my friend. She was a hellacious child, but her uncle, noble Aun, was patient with her. Cost him everything. It cost me everything.
And he's out.
He'll be out for days now. See if he isn't. I'd leave him to the vultures, but for all his faults, he's good enough sort.
You seem to know Kalar Arden. Has he told you anything of her?
She caused his fall, or so he claims. He's never been very clear on how exactly. Something to do with his mentor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've a fallen paladin to lock to a cell.
Is he actually going to take him to a cell though? More or less I got the impression that you're not going to get anything more out of him, so... Moving on. Also, after we visited TX, I'm thinking of stopping things fairly quickly. We should have enough of a group that we can go get the loot and sell it that way.
Yes.
I wonder if we could pickpocket something out of it. Don't have a pickpocket in the group at the moment.
I'm so tired.
These are the guys who stole the money, or stole my money, yes.
Speak quickly, citizen. I have little time for this.
Officer Fritz.
Declare yourself.
He asks.
We're more than mercenaries.
Can't go upstairs. Okay. Okay, the dialogue is getting weird already. Okay, there's someone in the north who needs killing. Her name is Kayla Arden. Some call her the Shining Lady. Tiax knows of the Luminous One. Luminous is a strange word, is it not? Luminous. 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 You know what? It actually is kind of odd one, but it is at best besides the point. They called me mad. They all called me mad. Tiax will show them. Tiax will show them all. Okay. Want you to help me find and eliminate Kalar the Shining Lady. You know nothing of Cyric or his ways. Perhaps Tiax will do as you ask. helped you kill the Shining Lady in the name of the one true Lord of Murder. Nay, Zurich has given Tiax a vision. You go to your doom, child of Ball. Tiax will not join you. He will stay here in his court where it is safe. Zurich has declared it so. You are as useless as your god.
Well, that was time well spent.
Yeah, okay. Failure. I wonder if is there a way to get him with you. These are more or less neutral, I guess, or good aligned, so is it my alignment? Or is he just not gonna come with us, no matter what? But that's the only cleric we have available here. Without cleric is
Well, that was
one of the
time
most
well
important
Think
characters in the
carefully.
group. If you play solo, then it's not that important. You can always drink enough potions, but with a larger group, you run out of potions real fast. Anything else?
Yes.
There's 2 places to go through. Probably small quests in
We should reach the Iron Throne building soon. Eltan wanted you to speak with a
both.
Selûnite monk helping out there, name of Rasad in Bashir.
I want to go through these as quickly as possible. At least get the group together. Might be able to do the shopping quickly on the next section before
What's
we
this,
head out.
Bison? Huh? What is this?
Rigs.
It's all I have, I swear. Well, you better have some more next time I see you.
Oh dear, you've really done it this time, Bison.
Are you alright, sir?
He seems to be crying. Boo says this is not a sign of all right. No. There is definitely something wrong here. Of this, I am certain.
No, I'm not fooling anyone. I'm not all right. That flaming fist thug Riggs has taken everything I've got, and it's not enough. If I can't find more gold, he'll beat me worse than he did poor Yasin. I'm doomed. Doomed!
Our persecutor's name is Riggs, is it? We'll have words, he and I.
Truly? Oh, thank you, and bless you. If you can rid me of that plague Riggs, you'll be doing all who seek refuge in Baldur's Gate a service. I shall await you here then, and pray for
Okay,
your
let's talk
success.
to Riggs.
Fare thee well.
Where is he? There isn't much room here for him to disappear. I should look for Flaming Fist Officer Riggs, okay. There we are.
What is it you want now?
I've heard that the Flaming Fist Officer lines his pockets with the refugees' gold. You know anything about that?
We've been working our fingers to the bone keeping this scum safe. So what if I'd taken a little bonus? I earned it.
Yeah, you sicken me, Riggs. Give me what you took and I'll let you go. Don't and we'll have a problem, you and I.
Oh hells. Here's everything I got from them. Take it, please. Just don't do nothing to me. I've got 2 girls to take care of and a wife, and my kids too.
Okay, that's funny. And take care of them, Riggs, and yourself. I don't want to have to do this again, understand?
Yeah, I got it. I'm on the straight and narrow now. You've put me right, I swear it. Now just leave me be, yeah?
Yeah, I don't really believe that, but it doesn't really matter. Hopefully a quick solution to this particular thing.
Oh, it's you. Oh, it's you. Have you had a chance to speak with Riggs about, you know, about what he's been doing yet?
You don't have to worry about him anymore. Here is the gold he stole from you and your fellow refugees. I hope I can trust you to return it to its rightful owners. Oh, this is wonderful, wonderful! Thank you so much, sir. You've done a great thing this night. Bless you, bless you. Yeah, it's pretty pointless money and experience-wise. So, hopefully we can get a 4th member out of this. We can probably get number 5 and 6 from the Elf Song Tavern then. And that's
The Iron Throne
cool.
building doesn't look the same as the last time you were here, does it? The council's using it to house refugees fleeing the crusade.
Lone Berta Prasad. And a priest killing rats, apparently. Upstairs, we can't go upstairs. So there's 3 people here.
What is this? Is it truly you I see before me?
Good to see you again.
And you, my friend. How have you been?
Oh, well, and you?
I still mourn the loss of my brother, Gamaz. Some days are better than others.
Right. I nearly lost my oldest friend just hours ago.
Imoen? Will she survive?
Yeah, she will.
Who would do such a thing?
The Shining Lady, Kaelan Argent.
Kayla? You say Kayla Argent tried to kill you? But why?
Was hoping you'd help me find out.
You know there are few things I would not do for you, my friend. But I cannot help you with this. While most focus on Kayla's crusade, another, more subtle darkness is spreading. In the past few weeks, many servants of Selûne have vanished.
Art thou certain foul play has occurred? These are turbulent times. Perhaps thy colleagues are engaged in their own business and simply neglected to tell thee.
I cannot deny the possibility, but it is a risk I cannot afford to take. Forgive me.
Ah, fuck. Think to forgive. Selûnites need you. I'll manage.
May the Moon Maiden smile upon you in your efforts.
Okay. Berta and Lon.
What can it be now?
You're mad, woman. I haven't stolen anything.
Okay. Can I assist? My name's Berta. I saw him staring at my holy symbol this morning, and now it's gone. He stole it. What did the symbol look like? Round silver pendant of Selûne symbol. 7 stars round a woman's eye. Okay, that's Are you a priestess of Selûne? My grandmother was. She passed the symbol down to my mother and she to me. I hid it from the Crusaders and carried it all the miles from my home to here. I want it back. Okay. Do you have any actual evidence this man took it?
No, she doesn't, because I didn't take it. I already lost my home and everything I own. Be accused of thievery on top of everything else. I shall not stand for it.
She must have some reason to suspect you. As I said, Lon was staring at the symbol when I polished it this morning. Couldn't take his eyes off it. He must have seen me put it in my pack's hidden pocket. There's no other way anyone could find it. When I returned from doing my business, I caught him leaning over my stuff. He jumped back with a guilty look on his face. Pack was cut open, my amulet was gone.
May I be of assistance? These refugees are my responsibility, and I believe I detect some tension here.
This man has been accused of thievery. Woman claims he took her holy symbol. He stole my holy symbol. He all but had his hand in my pack when I caught him.
I noticed a tear in Berta's pack. I was checking to see if anything had been taken.
Yeah, there's a simple solution to all of this. Let's search him and see if he has the amulet upon his person.
No, there's no need. None of you understand. I used to live on a farm near the woods. I was simple and easy. I wanted for nothing. I could hunt. Now I'm here in a city with nothing. I needed money.
And you thought you'd just help yourself to whatever you could find.
I'll do what I must to survive. You'll not stand in my way.
Ooh. It's a werewolf. Okay. That's not good.
You are stronger than anticipated. Perhaps another weapon will prove more effective.
Yeah, normal darts will not harm a werewolf. Doesn't really matter, it's dead.
Again?
Where is Berta anyway?
With caution.
Ah, she panicked.
You are more than welcome, my son.
Guards above, all this time, he could have killed us all. I'll never be able to forget that horrible sight. Never. I don't even want to see the amulet again. It will only remind me how close I came to death.
It is a good thing you were here, hero. I do not know if I could have defeated the werewolf alone.
Then it's fortunate indeed I was present.
I will take care of Lon's body and make sure no one was hurt. Thank you again.
Ah, okay. So we're not gonna get much of a group together.
You've a fair number of friends, but we should head back to the Ducal Palace. You need to get some rest before we head out in the morning.
This isn't
with caution.
A group worth mentioning. We have basically a mage and a fighter, but we're still out a thief and a cleric. I guess we'll have to move on soon anyway, no matter what, but still. I'll visit the Elfstone Tavern. I'll leave the actual shopping trip from Ducal Palace to the Sorcerer's Sundries for another time. That's probably something we can fairly easily do.
Excellent.
But it looks like we're going to have maybe a 5-man group at most. Probably smaller
We aren't
than
far
that.
from the Elfsong Tavern. A few people you might want to speak with, Safana, Koran, and the Bard Garrick, have been seen there recently. Or if you'd like to get some supplies for the journey to DragonSpear, we can go to Sorcerer's Sundries.
Pardon me, I'm new in town. Can you tell me where to find Sorcerer's Sundries?
Hey, get your hand out of my pocket.
You're pretty sharp. So is my blade.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Bleed.
What was that about?
Yes.
There's Panorm and an unconscious man here. I sort of want to visit the tavern only, just so we can see can I get more party members out of this. Then we'll go back to the Ducal Palace and I'll leave it there. We can do this Mickey Mouse horse shit later while we do the shopping.
Speak. Elfsong Tavern. Little pretentious for my taste. I'll wait for you here.
Yeah, there's
Yes.
probably minor options for simple tasks here. Garrick. Garrick is a potential companion. archer, maybe, or a thief.
Speak to me, visions. Like, totally guide me.
Where the fuck is... Why are you stuck there? Ah, Jesus Christ.
Hello there. I have a pretty proposal for you.
Okay, I need your help. I embark on a journey north soon and I want you to join me. Oh, you couldn't choose a worse time to make such a journey, my friend. You must know Kayla Argent's so-called crusade. Indeed I do, and I intend to see an end to it. Will you help me? I'm sorry, Timir. Had you asked me 2 weeks ago, it would have been a different story. I cannot leave the elf song now. I'm right on the verge of breaking through Alice's facade of indifference. I wish you well. May you find good fortune in the north. Ah, shit. A bard. There should be Koran and Safana still.
Out! Get out, you vile, poxy snake!
I wrote the day I heard your wretched name, you weasel.
I'm a weasel and a snake? That doesn't make sense.
I've got a dagger, you know. Do you think I won't use it? Go, get out of here. Get out of here.
Koran would be
yes.
Ranger.
Yes.
I need your help.
Now that I am looking at him, I am not so sure that's true. This elf has the air of a scoundrel about him.
Boo does not like scoundrels. I do not like scoundrels either.
That does like nothing better than to help you. Well, actually, that's a lie. There are many things I'd rather do. I believe I'll go do some of them right now. No, don't start. My mind is made up. I'll not be swayed by tears. It's all right. I'm sure you'll do fine without me. Here, have this gem. I acquired it from a lovely elven girl. Lovely and so quiet. Safana was furious, of course. I should never have taken the damnable thing, but it would have been impolite to refuse, wouldn't it? Alright, take care. Hopefully we'll meet again soon under brighter circumstances. Thugs are taking non-lethal damage from thugs. Okay, this looks like... Well, hopefully we'll at least get a thief.
Damn you to all 9 hells, Koran. I swear I'm going to... Oh. Hello?
Hey Spawner, been a while. You're looking good.
You know what I always admired about you? Your keen sense of observation. Well, don't just stand there. Come in. What brings you to my door?
I need your help. We'll be joining a Flaming Fist caravan heading north to face Kalar's crusade on the morrow. We could use a woman of your talents.
We? Or you?
Me. I would like you to come with us.
I could never say no to you. Then again, I can't think of a single thing you could ask that would make me want to.
Okay, this is a relief. We basically just need a cleric, more or less. Everything will be fine. We might have had that reason to be here other than her, but this is taking so long. I want to go to the Ducal Palace to pick up the stuff we have there. And I'll also leave things to that for now. We might be able. We can wrap up a few minor things and do the shopping fairly quickly, and then head out. This is taking forever. I mean,
yes,
multiple hours played already, and we're still sort of trapped in this early sequence of getting things started. And we haven't even had time to visit the shop yet.
Yes,
it just. I don't think this is a well-designed start for a campaign. I might feel different if I had played the original Baldur's Gate campaign before this.
Yes.
This sort of a slower period might be just what you need after sort of the end of the previous game. But I still think this is too slow a burn. It should be more quick to actually start rolling somewhere. Leave these secondary jobs for a little bit later. Once you get out of the city, pick your party and have done your initial shopping. Then head out. Now I'm sort of stuck into, I don't even know what the hell do I need to purchase because I don't have a group together. So it's not a desirable situation. Okay, who the hell has inventory space? You. You take all the scrolls. It probably won't take too much space because I can read the scrolls. Also, only one who can use wands in this group. Fifth level spell. Probably should have saved that as a scroll. It's very unlikely we get access to 5th level spells. Well, actually it's fairly likely we do get access to them. Probably not 6th level at most. I was still 5th level is probably the highest we're gonna get access to. Yeah, we don't. Okay, could we get the lore values so we can start identifying things? Monster summoning with 3 charges. Knave's Rube. I'm thinking the protection scrolls are going to be mostly cursed ones. That's why they're so hard to identify. Yeah, the normal protection scrolls usually are much easier than the cursed ones. Wisdom +1 to shapeshifters. Bless. Bless is basically +1 to hit. Fighters have it. Okay.
Think carefully.
Thinking carefully.
Whatever you like.
Not sure what exactly do we want to take with us. Page from Servac's note might have something useful. Not a great sword, but it's still better than the normal +1 sword. Shield of Egons. +3 armor class, turn undead. It's a +3 shields, very good shield. Need a one-handed weapon. Hopefully I can buy a mace from somewhere. It might be a regular mace, though, in storage.
Whatever you like.
Yes. It's better than nothing. Don't think we need the armor class really at this point, so the two-handed weapon will be more useful. But I want to keep it as an option. Having to use a ranged weapon and try to tank at the same time is not a good idea. Most of the armor class that we have will be wasted. We probably have most of the good loot now anyway. A murky looking potion, it's some kind of a it'll heal, but it also has some kind of cursed effect on it. Don't want it. I think that's all the useful stuff. That took forever, and we still haven't actually gotten rid of the gear. This is I'm not sure where exactly the problem lies in this opening, but it is built in a wrong way. It is too tediously slow.
Carefully.
At least the party formation should have been faster. Basically, more or less have the Flaming Fist gather all the potential companions in a single location or two, meet them up, see if they come to go with you. Leave the horseshit minor questing for later. Alternatively, have everyone who the Flaming Fist show as potential companions be joinable companions. Because now we have those. Okay, you are wasting your time meeting up with them, talking to them, and they'll just say no anyway. Why couldn't they just might as well be grouped with the people that the Flaming Fist couldn't get in contact with. It would have just saved time, basically. So I don't get why they chose to do it this way. I may find potential allies in 3 Old Cakes, Elfstone Tavern, Iron Throne, or the Flaming Fist. It could be that all of them are true potential companions, but your character sort of determines which ones are willing to join your group. So the chaotic neutral group, basically.